Welcome to another episode of Culturevate. We got two special guests in the building, General Pye and Xavvo on the beats. You know, your host, Christian. We got HB in the building. Jerome ain't here. Somewhere on the front side, I guess. We got some interesting topics. We spoke briefly about it, HB.
Yeah.
You said that General Pye had thrown some subliminals on the artist on the rock. But I say one subliminal, them things was direct. So we just gonna introduce General Pye and Xavvo on the beats. So first things first.
Good night, everybody. Good night, guys. Good night.
So we just gonna do a little introduction.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with the producer first. He's like the 40, you the Drake.
Yeah. You can say that.
My name is Xavvo La Vega. I go by actually, how you introduced me there in the beginning, I had to let me clear that up one time.
Okay.
I don't go by Xav Beats no more. I go by Xavvo. Just trying to branch out and use something different and be different as well. Everybody have beats behind the name. I ain't really trying to go without giving. But yeah.
Bye.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeremy Reed. Artist name is General Pye. I'm an artist from St. Martin. Love making music. Always will. Always have and always will. I make music for the fans and yeah.
Great. So the first topic we got is hardest. Is hardest on the rock chart?
Well, it's hottest and the hardest. I was more focused on the hardest part. Yeah, because hottest is more to someone's opinion. Anybody can say an artist is hard or not, but hardest is more, it's more definition, so it's more
specific.
Stuff. Yeah, it's critiques, it's stuff behind it. So that's why I wanted to put me in the hardest category.
And the hardest. Well, you went hard.
You definitely went hard.
When we dropped the link in the chat, HB was like, yo, the man threw some subliminals. When I watch it, I say, yo, that was subliminal. So for me is
direct.
Yeah, so my thing is, my question to you, did you feel it was necessary to throw them shots?
Okay, first of all, let me clear this up. It is no shots, it is no subliminals. I wasn't talking to any specific artist, I was talking in general. Okay, the stuff I stated on the challenge, it was all facts. It was factual. Every artist that does soca right now was a rapper or was an R&B singer. That's facts. Anybody who has a problem with facts and the truth, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. You don't get upset with your history teacher when they tell you about the history. You understand? So where everybody's like, the general is throwing shots. Nah, I'm just stating like what happened with the culture and how it changed, and everyone changed. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I ain't gonna lie. The track was very hard.
Thanks. I guess it's because how I came off, my tone, and maybe especially how it was in the video, I came off aggressive. So maybe that's why everyone would be like, yo, he throwing shots, and he talking to this one, he talking about that one.
That energy.
Yeah, I was hyped.
So
sorry.
Let's do that real quick.
Sorry.
Yeah, that energy.
Yeah.
Just to segue off of that, where did that energy come from though? Because of the challenge itself, or you feel like because any specific artist throw something your way to go that hard?
Because again, I would never disrespect because that's what like a diss is. You know what I mean? That's like you're like kind of like
this is short.
you're kind of like disrespecting an artist, musically, you know what I'm saying? And I would never disrespect any artist from St. Martin.
Correct.
I will never bring down an artist, no matter what genre he does, even if I support their music or don't. So again, it was in shots. The energy just come from everybody. Like, this is the thing, and this is the thing what upset me, because I got frustrated with this challenge, because everyone proved what I've been saying for years. This island has a lot of talent, not singing, rapping talent. This challenge proved it. We saw everybody came out the woodworks. Everybody who we didn't see freestyling and rapping since in MPC in the gym. We didn't see people like since then. So I'm like, yo, where was y'all for the last 10 years? Where was y'all? Y'all was playing game. Y'all was, you know what I mean? Like taking.
And they went hard too.
They have a lot of people that went hard.
They have people that don't even rap.
Yes, that is true.
That's the fun aspect of it.
Yeah, but the thing is that's where I got the whole energy from. Like, but wait. This is supposed to be like the hardest. This is supposed to be like a rapping thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell y'all how hard I've been working.
Yeah.
Then let me tell y'all how the culture changed.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna continue and say how I sticked with the rapping section.
Yeah.
This is why I am the hardest from St. Martin.
And that's why personally I find it
You
was
understand?
Me personally, I put it in the top 5 for the hottest in the rap.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, homie. I appreciate that.
That's a high number because they have
It's
a lot and still coming.
Yeah.
It's still going out there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that is
and
true.
because of the approach he did it, like he just mentioned, he mentioned why this and this.
Yeah.
Me personally, who are fan of hip hop, I like that kind of style of rap.
Yeah.
You understand? So story like break down things in different phases.
Yeah, and what because everybody was telling a story, and I'm like, I see everybody hashtagging for the culture. Yeah. I'm like, man, where was everybody when I was messaging people? Let's get a studio together. Let's start it. Let's make these promoters see that we're serious, so they book us. You know what I'm saying? Where is everybody then? This is why when I dropped mine, I hashtag not for the hype. If you realize,
Pretty sure he was in your top 5.
He was in my top
5. I appreciate that too.
I think the last couple verse, your own, I was surprised by it.
Who you said, who?
Verse.
And who you said something on the name after that?
It was yours, verse.
And
Torch will go too.
Torch.
I put him in my top 5.
A lot of people was big enough Torch. Yeah.
I was surprised from. Is it Oeasy or
no? Brassy, Uncle Brassy. Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool.
But you see now this. Let me prove this topic to you right now. Why were you surprised?
Because I know him in this lane, in this.
But Brassy and his brother Uweezy used to rap.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
You see what I'm saying? You see? And I know this because I know the history. This is my section.
In the episode before, I explained why I didn't know these things.
Okay.
And so for me, it's just like, okay, I saw guys from Hush.
Yeah.
I saw guys from Bell, but those guys from not my generation, but from my era.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. And then, of course, I know you guys because I hear you guys on the radio. Questions.
Okay.
Do you find you commercial? But we gonna get
to that. Yeah.
I want to segue into one of the things you said about certain rappers was rappers and they went into rap. I mean, went into like soca, other things. You have a producer.
Yep.
That does
also my engineer.
Does all kind of genres.
Yep.
Would you do soca?
Of course I would. Yep. Because I deem myself as an artist, not a rapper. A rapper only raps. See, that challenge was a rapping challenge. I can do that because I'm an artist. I can also do commercial. I can also do soca. If I want to do bachata, I'm going to do bachata.
So 2019 a soca.
I don't know. It depends on how I feel in the studio.
Next year's the 50th, Next year the 50th.
Y'all talking about that. It might be a little nice, right? Especially coming off after this. But don't you think they'll be a little upset though? Don't you think if Pye drops a soca song and it's successful,
nah, man.
I think then you be the Drake of St. Martin because you know how
that's not a bad title.
No, it's not.
That's a heavy title.
Yeah. One of the episodes we were talking Drake jumped on is it Kizomba, Afrobeat. He jumped on reggae. He does the Jamaican patois imitation. Like he jumps on all these things. He's successful on all these things that people like him for. All those things. You think that if you jump into soca now, it becomes successful. It beats everybody. You think you're gonna be hated, and do you feel there's hate in the community for you being? I gonna deem you a commercial rapper because I hear you on the radio all the time, and commercial to me is not a bad thing. Commercial to me is success that you've broken the barrier from your peers, and radio is not playing and stuff. Because I could listen to Laser 101, 102.7, and I hear it everywhere. 98.1.
Shout out all them radio stations, man. Again, everybody. Just to put pause on that, man. It takes a long time to get on that. I was rapping for years and couldn't get my songs. It's not as easy as it is now for me. And so shout out all of my networks and all the radio stations and everybody who's watching and all that. But to answer your question, I think it's gonna be a little bit of both. You can never satisfy anybody. You're always gonna have support, and you're always gonna have dislike, and you're gonna always have straight up like people just like hate you,
Correct.
no matter what you do.
Correct.
So you
Correct.
can't really like satisfy anybody.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna happen, but I think majority of the people will embrace it because again, I'm a project-based artist. I'm not a single-based. I'm a project-based artist. So my fans and supporters know me to be very, very diverse. So if I do a soca song and it's a good song, because at the end of the day, guys, there's only two types of music.
Yeah.
There's only two types of genres, right? Good music and bad music.
Yeah.
There's only two types of music. So if it's good, people's gonna love it.
Yeah.
You can never stop good music. So that's to answer that question. And you was asking about the commercial.
Yeah.
Do I find myself a commercial artist? No, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Because of the direction we're heading. We just got our own all digital record label. It's a registered business. Congratulations to my team. So we worked hard for that. So we can legally sell and stream music and provide studio services to people and legally charge them. So that's a big step for us because we have created our own outlet. We don't have to go through anybody. That's why we dropped my project, Jeremy. We were able to drop Xavvo project under the umbrella.
Because when Xavvo told me about his project, he was like, "We're on Tidal, we're on this." What happened here?
Yeah,
I just want to ask.
No problem.
I just want to ask that. What kind of album is it though? When you drop, if I may ask.
Of course,
yeah. I don't know if it's a secret or anything. You understand?
It's basically a project that me and my brother PY was working on.
Yeah.
This project we started this last year, right after
Irma.
So this was actually the first project we ever worked on.
This is the first batch of music that was made after Irma.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this music actually is a year old.
Yeah, a year old.
Yeah, it's a year old. So you can imagine how much music has been made since that time.
Because it's not a year old either.
Yeah. Because again, we keep updating ourselves. Xavvo always on the websites. He's getting his plugins. So again, it's a year old. So we had to go in, remix everything, remaster. He was like, "Yo, Pye, sing this over. Do this over for me here quick. Let's touch it up." So yeah, continue, my brother. I want to get started.
That's cool, but it's a year old, and we just had it in the vault, and with all the hype with the hottest on the rock, it was like, you know what, let me just drop something for the people, show them how hard we really working. We can just drop a tape, and that's what I do. I just drop that for the people, and we got more coming. We got a lot more coming.
Because I've been wanting to quarterback projects in the past, because again, he's a producer, but Xavvo used to rap.
That was going to. That's why I specifically
all of us used to rap.
and that's why I specifically asked him because me personally, I know Xavvo as a producer, beat me engineer, etc. I don't know him as a rapper, so that's why I specifically want to ask this question. So, what's the name of this? It's a mixtape or actual album?
EP.
It's an EP.
It's actually EP.
It's an EP.
Yeah,
so
it's 5 songs.
It's 5 songs.
It's an EP,
and it's a production EP on his stance.
Yeah.
So I'm the main artist, and then we have Solo Queen and Lum on one, and then we have Guild on another song.
One of the on the YouTube, you gotta change that. There's a song with Bag, Money Bag.
Get money.
That's on the YouTube page.
Yeah. But, all them is on YouTube page.
No, because I went when you told me about it. I went and I was listening to the songs, and you have 2 songs that way. So I just
probably get money.
Yeah. Anyway, we talk about that. But you finished asking the question?
Yeah, you basically answered the question. What's the name of it? That was a question. Please. Okay.
My thing is my question. I need to stop saying my question. In the past, you've had your beats bought or used by the game and other artists like that.
Correct.
How difficult is it to make a beat and then have it out there?
Well,
in the rap world,
basically, it all depends with the connection you have with that person that you're trying to reach. If I try to get a Soulja Boy, I would have to probably be going in his Instagram DM, yo, can I get your beat email? And hope he would see it. Hope he would even see that, and then even hope that he would respond. To even let me type in, let me see what fire because trust me, he got a bunch of other producers in his DM as well. I'm not the only one, you know. So I have to just keep going hard, keep messaging, just keep, you know, if I do get that email, I have to flood that email out. You know, I have to really flood that email out because other people as well, like I say, flooding that email out as well. So I have to outbeat everybody, you know. So like it hard. Like right now, people want to be a producer more than they want to be a rapper.
That is true. That is very true. Again, the culture is changing.
Definitely.
The culture is changing.
But the lifespan of a producer is very short because when the last time you remember Lex Luger came out hard.
That's if you a Lex Luger.
Yeah, it depends. Everything depends on management behind it.
And then he disappeared.
Everything happened. Everything depends on management when it comes to those things. Lex Luger, he
had a situation.
Yeah, and he invested bad money and he was just bad spending money. That's a different situation. When you're a producer with your head on and you have a team behind you, look at Zaytoven.
Look at Metro Boomin.
Look at Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin just dropped an album. That's number one.
Hold on. Let me go further. Look at Pharrell. Pharrell was making music since the last early two.
He's still in the game.
You know what I'm saying? 200s. I mean 2000s.
2000s.
And he has last through the generation change, the sound change, the culture change, everything, the 808 change, everything he has adjusted. So it depends on the producer, your determination, and it depends on your team.
So I hear a lot about financial literacy when I'm listening to you guys talk in terms of management, proper management. We're doing things for ourselves. Where did you guys learn, you know, that financial literacy from? Is that something that you see bad mistakes by other people and you're like, oh, I don't want to make those same mistakes, or this is something that
I'm gonna bring you guys in. I'm gonna bring you guys in really. Sometimes in the studio, I might call up, yo, I wanna come to the studio, I wanna call like 3 songs tonight. Alright, cool, bro. I might come in the studio and Zav might be on YouTube. We might stay in the studio 5 hours and not record one song.
Not one song.
We might be on YouTube just researching. He came to record. And I came to record and we just end up researching on like 2 hours on what happened to this person, and why did this person money end up this way? Why is this person so successful? Why is his face all over the place and he only has 2 songs? And those type of things. We always do those things. So a lot of it comes from our personal research on mainstream artists. A lot of it comes from local motivation from people like Red Eye Crew and Skeleton and what they're doing.
Big up to them one thing.
Big up to them. You know what I'm saying? I saw what they was trying to do from a long time ago, and they're very successful right now. And those are the type of business things I look at. That's rain. Those are the type of business things I look at. I remember when Verse was still under them, because he's not signed to them anymore, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I remember when he was under them, and I remember when they started with the billboards. And I remember seeing Red Eye Crew and Verse everywhere on the billboards with the Presidente. And that's the first local artist to ever do that. You guys ever realize that?
Yeah.
That's a big thing for us. Like, and people don't really give credit due. And let me just go back to the challenge, because we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is messaging me, oh, Verse is talking to you. Verse is replying to you. First of all, guys, Verse can never be talking because I wasn't throwing no shots at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Verse is my big brother. He knows all love. Everything I said in that was just facts. And why I wanted to say that before I say this, I don't think people give Verse the correct amount of respect. Verse was the first rapper from St. Martin I saw on stage. And I'm like, yo, this dude be chilling in town. The whole island in the Carnival village is screaming for this guy. Like, what is going on? He went into Soca and he did the same thing. I don't think the new Soca artists realize Verse was the first young Soca artist to battle the legends of St. Martin and won. People don't realize how much work Verse did for rapping and Soca. So how can General Pye ever disrespect someone at that caliber? He's a legend of St. Martin. No way I would disrespect somebody. So the fans just tripping off of that.
Yeah, but the thing
is,
know what I'm saying? You know, we love controversy. Right?
Yes. Anything you hear and see, that's
when HB dropped the verse in the group chat, and I heard it, and you spoke about the energy. I was like, wow, I really wish I knew more about local rap. Who it is he talking to? Because yo,
talking about everybody.
If I was a rapper, I would have felt Yeah, you clear that. But I would have felt that type of way, and then I would have wanted to go in the pool.
But don't get me wrong. Yeah, some soca artists that contact me directly. Yeah, they post up on me directly like, yo, you talking about me?
But the thing is,
I'm like, nah, yo.
The next thing is too, I'm glad that we all have the maturity, and I'm happy to see the maturity in both you and Xav, where you say, but no, this is not. This is exactly what it is for the culture, and you ain't doing it for the hype.
I looked up to people like Verse, and I know other artists look up to people like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, picture General Pye trying to bring down another artist. Definitely. Like, how crazy that would look over here. Like, I'm trying to make it, and they're trying to bring down somebody. Like, nah, like we don't do that over here.
Nah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And to add to that, I'm one who thought the energy was going directed one way. However, it was kind of error on my part too, because hip hop is a competitive sport too.
Yes, that is true.
So when you're bringing out bars, sometimes it may seem directed to somebody, but just part of the nature of the sport too. So I'm glad we cleared it up.
Man.
And for if some other artists came out with something similar like you, the approach, I just want everybody to have that mind state. Mind state in mind.
And it's just music. It's just music. Don't blow it up, guys.
So again, like, we're gonna get back to like the genre. What do you think has well in our generation, because I mean, not because
you're talking about like internationally, or you're talking about locally? Okay.
In our generation, what do you think has been the biggest genre in terms of hip hop, rap, soca, R&B?
Our generation
on St. Martin.
Soca. Even though the time span is so short, the success that these artists are getting out of soca, it's amazing. I can't sit here and not tell you guys that General Pye didn't sit a couple nights home. Should I do soca? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, sometimes I'm like, damn, but like, should I do soca? Like, these guys out here winning and like on a big scale.
But why you think they're winning on a big scale though?
Culture. It's our culture. People gravitate more to like, that's why everybody, like, again, Verse always sees me, and every time I drop a song, he always tells me, bro, you was in the States, you're gone long time. Because it's the culture.
But do you think that is stopping you? Do you think you have to leave St. Martin to go?
Before I used to fight. I used to tell people, no, that's a disrespect. But again, when you move up in life, when you start dealing with business and you start rubbing elbows with certain people, you learn that it is always best to be there to say, hey, how you doing? My name is General Pye. I would like this from you. Instead of, hey, how you doing? You understand? It's different. So, for what the scale we're trying to bring it at, I think we do have to start traveling. And again, I think that's like a subconscious like tick in your supporters and fans' minds. Like, when they see you travel and when they see you do things, it really backs what you're saying. It really is like, okay, this guy's really working. This guy's really doing things. And he's really making moves.
And that's interesting. Like, because for the last episode we did, we were talking. We were talking about that, and I want to hear from both of you. Basically, the question was: do you think that locals need to support local artists, or do you think that local artists shouldn't depend on locals for the support?
You want to answer that first? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Let me go first. Any artist on St. Martin that makes music should support every single artist on St. Martin. So the locals should get behind it, which brings back to what we was just talking about. Because of our culture, the locals gravitate more to the soca genre of music. This is why the soca artist, well, this is one of the reasons. I don't want to just put that. This is one of the major factors where their success is much quicker and is on a grander scale.
Correct.
You understand? So, yeah. Have I thought about doing soca? Yeah. But I'm a rapper by heart.
He basically brought it just the way.
Yeah, I agree with him basically.
Same thing.
So let me say, because the MP was here last week, as when he also mentioned this. let's say if I'm a local and
I don't want to cut you guys off, but my drink is done. Can I have some more?
Hey, we got a one drink.
We with General Pye and Xavvo, like, let me get some more drink.
Let's say if a local artist is not into soca or hip hop, right? Do you think they should still support like General Pye if he's a rap artist, or he should or she should stay in their lane? Like if they are into rap as example. Well, what do you think about that?
If you're an artist, you do music, whatever you do, you're an artist. Support that somebody that's on your island trying to do the same thing. Reach out. You know, everybody trying to get out. You know, just help everybody. Just give a hand out. You know,
we're not asking people to be like, yo, like every single song I drop.
That's what my next question. That's my next question.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that? Okay, let me ask it differently. Do you think artists should depend on locals, or just like you mentioned, should they look outside of semantic for support? Ideally,
the context, because in the conversation we were saying,
thank you, Han. Let me use that Kevin Hart one. Thank you, Han.
whoever does do Glenfiddich on the island, we're looking for sponsorship.
Yeah. For real.
Thank you, my brother. Y'all want ice or?
Nah, I'm good. Straight up gang.
All right. What? Because I was saying last week is that back in the day, like in the 70s, 80s, people used to do things locally, like sporting events, anything locally, and we used to get a large following, right? Locally, like 500 people.
That's true.
Minimum. Then now, all of a sudden, you guys anybody puts together something locally, barely, if it's not a party, you ain't really get
that is true.
Support. And I was saying that we need to support our own, so then they could leave and do something. Right? And then HB was saying that, you know, because he used rum as an example, went on The Voice, and all of a sudden, everybody in Simati was, I know rum, but you weren't supporting rum when he was here.
You didn't know rum when he was in Guana Bay. When me and Zav was up in there making beats. Y'all didn't know that when we was rapping over there. Come on.
That is the context. So we want
true.
to know, as an artist, as an engineer, as a producer, back to your question.
So should an artist, engineer, whatever, should depend on locals to get support, or you guys should branch out regionally or internationally, or wherever the case is, and get the support there, and then maybe the locals would follow afterwards?
I wouldn't say we should depend. I don't say we should go out neither.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, like if you want to show my support, if you like the music that I do, support it.
Correct.
I ain't gonna bash you if you don't support my music, or if you just don't like my music, period. Like if you don't like it, I salute you, you know. I gonna move on to see who like my music and who will support me. I going to have people that support me. I don't, you know, I ain't gonna look out for
definitely
depend on people from, you know, say Martin, or go out and then who, when they see me out there, if you support me, you support you.
I agree with that.
That's the mentality we approach everything with. This is like, I mean, this is us. This is how we represent ourselves. If you like it, then gravitate to it. We're not forcing it down your throat. So, but to the more direct answer, I don't think, like he said, we should depend. But I do think it is important and necessary for every upcoming artist. Because if you don't have that initial support, that foundation, how will that artist be motivated to make more music? How will that artist want to go out there? That's a good point. It does a lot to us when we take our time and we make our music and we drop it and everybody's like, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like I got in a bike accident a couple days after I dropped the hardest on the reggae. I got some like scars. That's all a little rough. That's how they're getting sharpened up, but that's a little rough. But I got in an accident, and just off of the energy and what's going on, my project, Zav project, Harder on the Rock, I got in an accident the next day I was in the studio. I didn't go to work with my other business, but I was in the studio the next day though. You know, I asked Zav, we was getting the tape ready. I was like, yo, Zav, I'm going to lay down on the bed. bring a bag of ice to my wrist. I'm there, I'm falling asleep. He's mixing it. Yeah. I'm hearing it from a distance. We're working. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You understand? So I hope you guys want to talk about dedication in artists too, because that's that's a big thing I want to talk about too.
You say you have in the verse you said you have multiple businesses.
Yes.
That means you don't sleep 8 hours.
No.
So
no.
That means it's from one job to the next job.
Oh yeah.
So going back to what you're saying, the dedication. In my opinion, in order for you to make it, and not you, like
in general, an artist, yes,
and not just an artist, but anybody in life. Me, you need to dedicate X amount of hours to your craft.
I just want to correct you, not to make it, to be successful. Making it and being successful is two different things.
I don't know if you could differentiate the two.
Making it is I have reached to this level. That's making it. Yeah. Successful is I have reached to this level and I've sustained it. And I've keep growing and then I've sustained it. And I go higher and sustained it. That is success. That is a successful person. Making it is one-hit wonders. Yeah, because you made it. Yeah. Everyone knows you as an artist. So wait. You made it.
Let me just ask you: is Tekashi 69 successful or he made it?
He's successful. Whether someone's back his music or not, he's successful. He is 10 for 10 on the Billboard. Number wise, he is successful.
I gotta look at the camera, boy.
Number wise, because and I'm gonna say this right now.
It's a one anyway.
Is a wait. Say it again.
No, go ahead.
You're gonna go say I have Tekashi hate. I respect what a man does.
Okay.
I gotta stop that. So
Okay.
Continue. So to be successful, you need to dedicate X amount of time to your craft. Yeah. Obviously, you are doing it.
Yes.
How difficult is it to do, or it's not difficult at all because it's something that you know?
It's very difficult. It causes a lot of problems if you don't have financial backing. Cause a lot of problems financially. It causes a lot of problems with your family. It causes a lot of problems with your loved ones. You don't have time for them.
Hey, what being said,
it affects them.
Definitely.
You know, and it affects you as a person. You don't have time for your family. I have a daughter on the way, and
Congrats,
thank you. And I'm so busy, and I know when she comes, if I get to sleep 2-3 hours, I'm a lucky man. Because it's on the bike from 7:38 in the morning till about 3. Then it's wait till Xavvo finish 5 at work. Then we go to the studio from 6. Then it's 6 until 10 to 8. Then I go home, I read emails, I send things, I make our arts, I make our cover designs, I think about promo stuff. And the next day, and then I go sleep for like maybe 3-4 hours, and then it's all over again. And then we have certain things. We have Xavvo. We have to do the interview today with Christian and them, and then we have to do the photo shoot with Elvis. And then Xavvo, don't forget we got Lady Grace interview and Super interview, and don't forget we have to get that GoPro to go for this. So it's always thing. And then of course we're artists, so it's like, yo, we got this project to do. We need to finish these songs because 3 artists send us features, and we're so busy working on our stuff. Xavvo is a producer by himself. He has other projects that people is hitting him up on. Yeah. I can't take so much of his time.
Yeah.
Other people is coming into the studio because now the studio is growing. The name is growing. Everyone is knowing about knocking studios.
I want to get into the rockstar lifestyle. Is that the banner which everything falls under? Is that just a separate movement?
A rockstar lifestyle originally was a platform for anyone to come and branch off of, which it was successful in doing that. Multiple people that's doing their thing now was on a rockstar lifestyle. As of now, the rockstar lifestyle is just a movement. It is a lifestyle that we live by. You guys can obviously see. And it's how we cope with this lifestyle sometimes. But being a rock star just doesn't have to be just turning up and drinking and all that. Being a rock star is doing what you want. And if you want to be a model, then you go and be a model. If you want to open up a mechanic shop, and be a mechanic, you go and do that. You know what I mean? If you guys want to start anything.
So basically like a movement.
It's a movement, and the thing is, I look at life like this. And this is why I think in the last 2 to 3 years I've been successful. I look at it like, if he's doing it, I can do it. It doesn't matter if he's P Diddy, or he's Skelet, or he's I don't know, anybody. Takashi, it doesn't matter. If he can do it, I can do it. I know people on St. Martin that has a label and they can legally sell music. And I'm like, wait, he's from the same island.
Yeah.
He has the same, background. I can do it. You understand? I can put my music on iTunes and from me alone. So I approach everything. What's the steps? Okay. What's the steps to reach my goal and what I want to accomplish?
Correct.
And I go from step 1 to step 2 until I reach it. And that's the mindset approach when we approach every project and everything.
For me, this is my first conversation with them. Like we see each other, we hate.
Yeah, that's for sure.
For me, as a young local person, I'm like, yo, this man got it.
We're trying.
I'm proud to see that. But we were just going to wrap up. So what I want to know real quick is just tell us about your projects. And then we're going to do your top 5 rappers. And then if you got time, we go what you listen to in your car that is not your.
Okay, cool.
So real quick.
Projects first? Okay. Alright, so I'm doing my project ideas. Okay. Alright guys, General Pye project out. It's named Jeremy. It's titled Jeremy. It's on all streaming platforms. It's my first EP that I have dropped on streaming platforms. I want you guys to go and support it, stream it. It's a real window into the way I think. This is a different type of music I've made. The Moonlight series is more of just a mellow and a vibe. This is more of my mind state on certain topics like social media, was like self-love, how people deal with that, drugs, different type of things. So I'll talk about all that. So it's basically a window into General Pye's mind. So you guys gonna listen to it.
We need to get General Pye on the podcast again.
Yeah, definitely.
And my tape is Plays, the EP. It's on iTunes and it will be on all streaming platforms soon. I thought it was on all as soon as I drop it, but we had a little bit of technical difficulty.
Again, being new in the business, with errors in
project.
We'll learn.
But by Monday it should be on every streaming platform. And it's on YouTube, so you can check it out on YouTube as well. Just type in my name, Xavvo Bega, and it should come up in my playlist. And it's me and my brother PY, and I have features with Dr. Rom and Solo Queen and Gillock. And it's just my first project, coming into the game, just showing you my producing skills, my engineering skills. I have my studio there, we just working. And actually I have a next project I'm coming up.
Take it easy.
Work.
Oh yeah.
That one is more like I'm trying to like branch out with local artists and put them on one project.
So we're trying to get some soca artists because Zav makes all that. So we're gonna get some
different genres.
Everything.
Wow. I can't call them the 40 no more. I gotta call them the Khalid.
Everything
we do. So
that's a nice idea.
Just keep an eye out on us, and this 2019 we're gonna have a lot of music.
A lot of music coming.
A lot of music.
I hope you guys hearing now, St. Martin.
Yeah, man.
That's why we're the hardest.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep bringing the music. Always.
We're gonna end up top 5 rappers.
But wait, local or international?
It could be
anybody.
Oh, in period?
Yeah.
Local.
No. Top 5 period. That's what you want to hear.
Local.
Why listen to in my car?
No.
That's a follow-up question. Were you listening to your car right now? Were you listening to your car right now that doesn't belong to you, your brother, or
what I listening to right now is Gunna, Lil Baby, and Dirt.
Okay. I may follow up on Dirt.
No, Dirt do anything. I listen to Dirt.
Chicago and went to Atlanta.
elevating life. Elevate, you gotta come up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And Key Glock.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yo, we be having discussions on Key Glock.
Your top 5 rappers, real quick.
Key Glock.
So this is gonna be
Glock, Gunna, Baby, Dirt.
Yo.
Ever?
Oh no! Wait, talking ever?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're talking ever. Not now in the game. Ever.
So you kind of shocked me though.
Okay, ever. Bye. 50.
You hear that?
Biggie. Tupac. Ever by.
That's true.
I like a little Big L. I can listen to Big L. He got some hard punchlines. Who else by? Jay-Z.
Okay, boom. That's all.
Alex Xavvo's tree.
Yeah, right?
Out of the tree, that was my top 3 too, but
50.
Alright. Okay, so what am I listening to in my car that's not me or my brother? Right now I'm listening to Tory Lanez. Yeah, the album Tory Lanez, Big Sean. I'm a very big Sean fan. I listen to Big Sean like every day. Wiz Khalifa. Gunna.
You give me that Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. Yeah. Gunna as well, because Gunna is killing the game right now. I listen to a little 6ix9ine sometimes. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it right now.
Yeah,
Top 5 rappers. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all top 5 international. I'm gonna give y'all top 5 local. For just Alright, so international, ever.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper for sure, Biggie, rest in peace. Bone Thugs and Harmony, second.
No groups.
No.
No. Put in groups.
Bone, that's my style. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Because to me, they like one. They like one. Bone Thugs. Who else? Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne.
Nice.
I'm a lyricist. I'm a lyricist by heart.
Zav there like, oh Jesus Christ.
All right.
I wait.
Yeah, you don't know.
I go take a sip for this.
And of course, I'm not gonna go into the artist thing like General Pye #1. No, everybody knows that you put yourself first. So, but we're talking about top 5 rappers of all time. I would have to say these 5. And this is not in order. So this is just the top 5. This is random. This is not. This is not in order. Verse. He motivated me from the start. Verse is hard when it comes to rapping.
True.
Gilda. A lot of people don't respect Gilda. A lot of people be throwing shots. Gilda is hard, bro. Gilda is hard. Y'all don't know.
No, Gilda definitely hard.
Gilda is hard, bro. Rhinel bin. Yeah, he's spitting, but he I haven't heard music from him in a while. Yeah. Rhinel, drop some music for me, please. Yeah.
Big ups to Rhinel.
Yeah, big ups to Rhinel, yeah. I gotta think, because we talking about who we're talking about, lyricists. I like, not for lyrics, but what he's just done for the short time he's been out, D-Colors. D-Colors is a very creative artist.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know he's working on big things, and I know he's gonna put some out on the map. I can feel that about that kid. Oh, yo, y'all know who's hard, bro, but they didn't rap in a while, and I have to give them this their respect, and not because they were like in my group. It's just an artist that he's hard, bro, but he never really like got into the music to that particular level. Y'all know Sean York?
Yeah. Guess who?
Yo, I remember the first time I heard Guess Who. I heard it on a phone. Well, another one in Soca got the partners, Kelroy. Anybody know Kelroy?
Yeah.
Me and Kelroy and Gilda, we used to rap freestyle in the canteen. And he was like, yo, I got partner by General. I know you and Gilda to make music and think, listen to this, man. And he played a tune from Guess Who. I was like, this guy's not from St. Martin. I was like, this guy is hard, bro. So yeah, it would have to be Guess Who. So, and that's lyrics, that's lyricists, that's everything. Those people. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being in you guys' top 5 in the hardest on the rock. Is it wait?
Look, let me just make sure this is clear. I'm not saying that just because General Pye here too.
Okay.
Christian could.
No, but I think we have the receipts to prove.
Yeah.
I really appreciate. First of all, I appreciate the hottest on the rock or hardest on the rock, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate the challenge, like I mentioned, in bringing the local hip hop back. In my opinion, in my opinion, had they a bit. Now we come back strong. So
we gotta keep it up.
Thank you. I was just about to say that. Please,
you gotta put up music, people.
Please.
If you're watching this part, please put up.
Yo, all the legends that's like still rapping.
Make music.
I'm gonna say, listen, I said this in the studio, I say it on live, I said it on my Instagram, I said it on everything. Yo, Passion, I need that verse. Passion, I need that verse.
I think MP had mentioned passion.
Passion, I need that verse.
I just want to say this to one thing to make sure it's clear in case Passion ever come on Culturevate. She was in my top 5 too.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for tuning into Culturevate.
Thank you.
General Pye.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy, EP out.
Yep.
Xavvo on the beat.
Please.
No Xavvo on the beat.
No Xavvo on the beat. Xavvo. Yeah. Please EP out.
His EP out.
Yep.
Check it out. Thank you for watching Culturevate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yes, sir.
Comment as well, Culturevators. Thank you.